Guys, so it's Trainer P here. I'm just wanting to send a video. I think these are kind of cool, right? Maybe of just my expectations for the month of May and what I have for you. So I wanted to go over just a few things. So the video is going to be a little bit on the longer side, but one is just come into the month of May determined. I really am going to need that from you, and just a little bit of history and background for me, guys. I've had 6 scholarships come through, all D1 for track and field and basketball. That was my 2 sports, but I also danced for 15 years. And the school I ended up signing with was the school I've always wanted, but it was UNC, go Tar Heels. Woo woo. And so that was for basketball. So I know what it takes to get to the top, to get there, to be the best. And so I want the best from you, right? Not the best of a comparison of other people, but the best out of you for this month of May. And so things like, can you stay dedicated? Can you push a little bit more on the weight floor? Can you really be mindful of your eating? Can you be honest about it? When you do have times you want to fall, say something. We're here to support you, all of us, not just me as a bionetic specialist, guys, but all of our specialists, all of our front desk. We're always here. Okay, so just please use that because again, coming from where I've been, I know that support is important. And for some of you that know or may not know, but my family wasn't very supportive for me in my sports, in the sense of it was always do better. Do better, do better. You're never good enough. D1 school, scholarship, never good enough. Number 1 in the nationals for long jump, never good enough. I'm actually number 1 in 200-meter dash in the state of Michigan, never good enough. So I never had validation. I never had that kind of security and just encouragement. But I will tell you, the one person who gave it to me was my trainer. And he stuck with me. I had him since I was 7 years old. And he stuck with me for almost 20 years. And not only was he just a part of me physically, and, obviously was the reason where my medals come from, but he was the one voice in my life who saw a little bit of the discouragement I was going through, and was the only person that spoke life. And so I really want you to take that. And I hope I can be that voice to speak life. But again, use other people, have a group, have some friends, or people that know what you're doing. Anytime you come to the gym, guys, talk to a specialist, talk to the front desk. We are all here, right? We're in a gym for a reason. So I just wanted to let you know, again, mindset when you walk in, guys. Really good job coming on time. Appreciate that. And again, I'm doing a little bit better as making sure the clocks are on time for me. And I'm having the iPad with me to make sure we're good to go. I don't want to run on anybody else's time. And, you all are investing, and I want to make sure you get the best of this investment, and just for your health and for your success. So thank you for that. Coming on time, guys. That's been awesome. Two, make sure you're eating. Okay, I know I can't stress it enough, but I got some cool tools before you. But I need you to make sure you have something in your system, guys. It's really detrimental to your body if you're coming in empty stomach or little things in your tummy, guys. I can't push you on the weight floor. Your body's going to use a lot of the protein cells, and that way we're reversing everything we're trying to do. And at that point, it becomes an uphill battle. So I don't want you to lose that for this month of May. I don't want you to lose that battle. So please, bring food with you. Bring fruit. Don't be afraid to bring that, guys. Get some water with you, even, some Powerade or electrolytes. Those of you that are into BCAAs, take that if you need it. Have it with you. But I want this to be successful for you. And as much as I want it, you have to want it too. So that's the one thing, just that mindset, guys. Get ready. May's coming in. And with that, I'm going to be a little bit head focused with you guys too. Okay. So I love to laugh in our sessions and have a good conversation, but we got stuff to do. Okay. So this month of May, again, just know that I'm happy for you, but, I'm expecting a lot. When we say to push, you know what I mean? So let's get ready for that. Two, I had a list too over here. Here we go. Two is just schedules, guys. I know some of you still want to change your times that you work out. I just need you to hang in there. And my schedule is maxed out, just about. So I just need some help from you guys to just, once you give me those times, guys, we gotta stick to those because I'm not gonna have much room to get you into a different time or vice versa. And so again, the executives have been awesome and they've been helping me out as well. But just with some things that I have to get done, responsibilities, your templates, your workouts, things like that, guys. Just make sure the times that you have and you're dedicating to, that you're saying you can come, that we're here and doing that, okay? Also, if you need anything ahead of time, say you have a workout template and you're like, man, not sure what this is, feel free to ask other specialists as long as we're not in training sessions, okay? Make sure that specialist is not working with anybody. If I'm on the floor with somebody, guys, please don't come up to me, or just ask the front desk. Some of them know a lot of our machines here, so they'll be more than happy to help you. But if you still are a little confused, try to look over your templates maybe a day or two before and ask me, guys, because once my day starts and I'm training again, I go back to back sessions. It can be quite a few hours before I can get back to you. So please be patient with that. And again, the best method right now, guys, is just look over your templates a little bit early. That way, if you have questions, it gives me a day or two to kind of get back in that with you and review the workout, okay? Or change anything if there's some changes that need to be made. So we're going to go over the email that's going to be sent pretty soon in the next few days, but I wanted to mentally get you ready for that. And then two, the last thing I wanted to go over, guys, was workouts. When you're working out and you're not with me, I need you to do NPR, guys. You got to hit that block, hip and spine. You need to do the upper trap. You need to be able to try to hit longissimus, iliocostalis, multifidus. I know those are hard. I sent videos. If you need a refresher, please let me know, because again, we don't want to unravel all that hard work that you're doing, okay? And that leads to an injury. So please be mindful. Remember the cues that I'm giving you on the weight floor. I know it's a lot, so don't stress about it, but just know when you're working out and you're not with me, be safe, be smart with your movements, be slow in your contractions, and that way it's less likely to have an injury, okay? All right, guys, so here we go. The email that's going to be coming in soon, okay, is going to be going over your nutrition. So here's what I had an idea for the month of May. Basically, you're going to only have a couple of items to choose from, and that's your pattern. How you want to choose them. Maybe, for one whole week you want yogurt, next week you want this. That's fine, guys, but I just want to kind of help narrow down your choices so it's easier for you. It's not to say you can't have anything outside of these. It's to help you understand how nutrition comes, macros, grams, all of that, because I know it's a lot. So before we go into that, guys, remember there's an email I sent that says nutritional quiz. Go over that, guys. That article is awesome. I put in a lot of different facts and nutrition for you. Reread that, refreshing yourself, because again, this new template is going to kind of test you, macros, grams, complex carbs, simple carbs. Know your differences, okay? So here we go. Here's what it would look like if you're looking at it on your phone, guys. So it's going to go first on your template. It's going to say tips prior to reading. Please make sure you go over that. So here we go, real quick. Remember, meat carries fat. Okay, so when I'm talking about have a protein and have a fat, just remember that some of your protein is going to have some fats, guys. Your nuts is going to have some fats. So if you're dealing with that, make your portion, especially like peanuts, nuts, and in general, trail mix, make that a little bit smaller, especially if you're going to have a meat throughout the day, because that's going to be a lot of your fats can come through your meat. Okay, remember that. Now, also review the nutritional quiz, okay? So if you need any help, review it first, please, 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 and then shoot me some email or questions or text messages. That way, again, I'm not repeating something that already went out, or maybe you just want to re-clarify or maybe word it differently. Hit me up, guys. But again, that email goes through a lot, okay? Also, track your calories. This is not a meal replacement. This is not a meal plan perfectly for you. You still need to track. You need to make sure you're on cue. Again, guys, when I put you on that DEXA scan, we need to have a background history of what's going on. Okay, this is the kind you've been eating. Let's go ahead and increase. Without a plan, I can't help you manage. All right, so if we're just freelancing our eating, that's going to be hard to know what to do when the DEXA scan shows, uh-oh, you gained a little bit, right? So please make sure you're doing that. 2, it says each meal category is small. So again, these choices I give you, it's not to say you can only have these. They're small so that you're not overwhelmed and you see 50 ideas, right? So just keep that in mind. All right, so here we go. Breakfast, right? It should look like 1 to 2 protein sources, including a healthy fat, which we know can come from a meat. Okay, 1 complex carb and 1 simple carb. You can save the simple carb 2 to 3 hours later. Okay, so here's our example. You can choose any of these categories. Choose 1 to 2 protein sources. There's quite a few pictures. Guys, follow the pictures. That's your protein choice. Maybe you just want some spinach in the morning. Okay, maybe you want it in your eggs. Follow that, and that's all you get. 2 choices. Okay. Scroll down. The next one it says is choose 1 complex carb. So now I'm going to show you a couple varieties of complex carbs. Some people like beans in the morning, guys. Maybe you want to try that. Okay. And then remember, choose a simple. Simple is like juice. Maybe you want to get some juice in, orange juice, or just a citric fruit in general. Maybe you want to get, some variety of fruit, or guys, dark chocolate. That's a quick one, nice one. I know we all kind of crave a little candy every once in a while, but that's a good thing to kind of have maybe again 2 to 3 hours after breakfast, or have it in the morning. Get it over with, have something sweet, start your day right. Okay. So snack time, I go over a lot of varieties, also different combos, guys. So make sure you see that. Lots of ideas to help you with. Lunchtime, again, it's going to go over your protein. You get 2 protein choices, 1 complex carb. You scroll it down, you get to pick one of these 4 proteins. Seafood, chicken, lean turkey, guys. Make sure you're not picking just the regular stuff. I need 80%, 95% lean turkey, okay? And don't forget, of course, your chicken, your deli turkey, all that stuff as well. And then again, I scroll it down. Now you can choose your different complex carbs. Remember, guys, some vegetables are considered a complex and a simple, for instance, or some fruit is as well, for instance, a banana. So I know you might get a little confused. Wait, I thought that's a complex. Now it's a simple. So just, hey, flag me down, text me, but just know some foods carry both. They're high in fibers, but they also can transition quick because of their starches, okay? All right, so that's kind of how the plan goes. You just look at the pictures, you choose a couple of those, and that's kind of your meals throughout the next month. Again, it's to make it simple. It is not saying that this is all you can have. If you want to step outside the box and have something else, by all means, cool. Think outside the box, guys. But this is for those that struggle, and maybe a routine is what you need. Maybe you just need to have sweet potatoes, sweet potato sandwiches for dinner every week. Maybe that's going to be your thing for the first week. And then the next week we can switch to turkey burgers and avocado. And the next week you can switch to, a shrimp stir fry. So that's up to you. But again, guys, this is to help you develop a strong routine and a plan for your nutrition. It has to be on point to see some results this month. Okay. So that's the first thing, guys. And then we got a couple more things coming in. I'm going to get ready for you for the month of May. So I'm excited. Again, when May comes in, guys, you're going to see me focusing a little bit different on you. We're going to have some tasks to do. So I'm going to be riding y'all's butts. So get ready. I'm excited. And then shoot me anything if you need anything, guys. Text message, emails. And again, anything with workouts, guys, just give me as much advance as you can. Notice if you need something changed, because again, guys, my schedule is getting pretty tight. And I love that you chose me as your specialist, but I just need some time sometimes, guys, because I got to reach out to other people, spend my time as well on the training floor. So let me know if there's anything else you need. Again, guys, see y'all soon. Let's get ready for May, okay? Let's rock it.